It's the Mike Nowak Show with Peggy, Malecki, and yes, folks, we're back this week, and with that person that you see there, right? You have to learn which way to point because it's all backwards here. That is Melinda Myers, star of stage, screen, radio. Maybe not stage and screen, but
Yeah,
screen. No, because you do TV, and she's an author and has written, I believe, 1,700 books. We've talked
at
about that
least.
at least, and is a nationally known, and she's a Hall of Famer. Hey, for the Garden Com, which used to be called the Garden Writers Association. So she knows her stuff. And this week we're talking about a very, very sad part of the year, which is
Mm.
when you have to put your garden to bed for the winter. Yes, and because Melinda lives in Milwaukee, we know winter arrives about August 10th, and and lasts until July 31st, right?
Oh, exactly, exactly. We got to pack a lot of beauty into a very short season. Maybe not quite that short, but it feels that way some years.
So when you're getting or thinking about getting your garden to bed, what is foremost in your mind?
I think fall leaves, for those of us that live in cold climates, the trees start, the fall color is gorgeous, but we know it means there are going to be leaves to deal with. And one of my pet peeves is municipalities that encourage gardeners to rake their leaves to the curb. So we spend money to have the municipality get those leaves out of the street, but it usually rains first. So then they clog up the street sewers. So then they send the street and sewer crew out to get those out of there before they pollute the water, haul them away, pay someone to compost them who puts them in bags and sells them back to us. This is just crazy. And like you, I lived in a small city lot in Milwaukee for quite a few years, and I was able to repurpose all of my fall leaves, even in that small city lot. And you were telling me you don't have enough for your small city lot.
No, I do not. I steal them from other. That's my gig is I'm out there stealing leaves from other people's property, and I hope they don't call the cops on me.
They're probably grateful that maybe they start leaving you money. Thank you, sir, for picking these up. But as we talked about, I like to leave them on the lawn, shred them with my lower mower. So when I'm making those last few cuts with the lawnmower, I'm shredding the leaves, I'm adding organic matter and nutrients, and I don't have to rake them. The only time to put a bagger on is if you have more leaves than you want to leave on the lawn, and you can collect them with your bagger and then use them as a mulch in your perennial garden. Put them on the soil surface. It's amazing because those leaves really help suppress weeds, they help conserve moisture, and they break down and they add organic matter and nutrients to the soil. And if you still have more, throw them in the compost pile as
Mm-hmm.
well.
Yeah, because there isn't as much stuff to throw in the compost pile in the winter. There's the stuff
Right.
from the kitchen that goes in there, and then it freezes, and I let it sit over the winter. But if you can throw some leaves in there too, now you've got some great brown stuff for your compost
It,
pile.
exactly. And so you'll be harvesting compost. And then we were talking about using it to amend garden beds as well. And if you're starting a new garden, it's a great way. I like to dig mine into annual beds, areas where I really am trying to speed up that addition of organic matter. I love to use it for lasagna and hugelkultur gardening because I have sandy soil now and I'm a lot older than I was when I started fixing my soil in Milwaukee. So I need to fix it quick. And so using those leaves to create a lasagna garden, a mix of those greens, nitrogen rich, and the browns, the fall leaves, I can create my own soil and really have some excellent results that I can plant either right away or prepare the beds in fall for spring planting.
Well, that's something we're going to have to talk about on Sunday because I just want to have a chance to say Hugel culture. Uh, everybody
Sounds
needs
so much better.
it does when you say Hugel culture, and I've got stories to tell, and we're going to talk more tips. We're going to have more tips about what to do in your fall garden. I think we're going to get a little bit into retrieving tropicals from outdoors as well.
You bet.
Melinda and I, before we started recording this, we're talking about that. I got stories to tell. I always have stories. See, here's our success stories, and mine are they're something else. So we're looking forward to talking to you again, Melinda Myers, this Sunday at 9 a.m. It's the Mike Nowak Show with Peggy Malecki. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And right now, you can still watch us on Facebook and Twitter and at our website, MikeNovak.net. Melinda, looking forward to seeing and talking to you this Sunday.
Always a pleasure, Mike.